Hi everyone, welcome to Carpe Diem Sailing. My name is Marco, I'm a Sail Canada cruising instructor, and in today's video we'll be going over furling and unfurling a head sail, as well as tips to help prevent jamming. Welcome to episode 21, Unfurling the Headsail. I have created helpful show notes and checklists to accompany this video. The link is in the description below. And now, let's get started. We're now at the point of being ready to unfurl the Genoa. I want to put particular emphasis on this furling line and using some form of snubber or a way of controlling how fast that sail comes out, especially in heavier air. And if you're roller reefing, you want to control how fast it comes out. Letting the sail out without controlling this is going to result in a bunch of loose loops or snarls in the drum, and it's going to cause problems down the line when you go to furl it up again. So we're going to unfurl, and I want you to pay careful attention to what's happening here. Go ahead and unfurl. So I'm controlling, we're watching forward, we're watching the sail, and I'm controlling how fast that sail comes out, giving a nice tight wrap on that drum up forward. And the sail is all the way out. We now trim for whatever appropriate point of sail we are intending to follow. You'll notice that we're not wearing gloves or PFDs in this video. Personally, I rarely wear gloves when cruising, and as long as the loads on the lines are always managed with proper technique, such as using friction on winches and cleats, injuries and rope burns should not occur. However, there is no arguing with the additional protection gloves offer, and I do use them when racing. We do wear PFDs whenever the boat is underway. And in this video, we were at the dock and we're not wearing them. I just want to reinforce that best practice is to wear PFDs at all times when underway. We're going to unfurl once again. This time, however, we're going to use our system as a roller reefing system, which means we're going to unroll the Genoa only part way, meaning that we'll end up with a working jib. So instead of dropping a sail and putting another sail up, we're just going to unroll our Genoa a little bit. Easier to unroll the sail in heavier wind than to let it all out and then have to pull it in again or furl it up again. So we're going to be really careful about controlling how much we let the sail out. Ready to unfurl. We're going to get ready on the furling line and get ready on the Genoa sheet. We're going to make sure that our windward sheet, lazy sheet, is not cleated, and we're going to pay particular attention to the friction with the furling line on this cleat. We're ready to unfurl.
Ready?
Unfurl. Good. We're out as far as we'd like to be to closely resemble a 100% working jib. So I'm going to cleat that furling line off. We're going to make our Genoa sheet fast on the winch, and then we're going to trim the head sail for the particular point of sail that we're looking for. One of the problems with roller reefing is that it does sacrifice shape, which means you'll sacrifice some of the pointing ability upwind, but it does save carrying extra sails, buying extra sails, and the work of changing the sails. Most cruisers will use a roller reefing system. Unless the sail is designed to be roller reefed and is equipped with a foam luff, like in this diagram, the leech and foot will be tighter than the middle of the sail, and this will result in a lack of flatness in the middle of the sail. You can see the bagginess in the middle of the sail here. This bagginess and loose shape is why you will not be able to point quite as high when the sail is roller reefed. In addition, you will lose the telltales since they will be rolled up in the sail. Here we see a dedicated number 3 working jib, and you can see how flat the sail is without the bulge of the rolled up sail at the luff. This is a significant advantage when beating to weather in heavy wind and seas. But the reality is that most cruisers are short-handed and will avoid such situations, and the extra cost and work of changing sails simply cannot be justified. One thing to keep in mind is that as the sail is furled, the foot will get shorter, which will affect the sheet lead angle. As the clew of the sail moves forward, the sheet lead block should move forward too. If the lead is too far aft, the foot will be too tight. If the lead is too far forward, the leech will be too tight. Strive to have equal tension on the foot and the leech. When it's time to furl the sail, there are a couple of points to keep in mind. Modern furling systems are well engineered and generally operate very smoothly. However, they do need to be regularly maintained to operate optimally. If you are having a tough time furling the sail in, especially in heavy weather, I have found that bearing away to a broad reach and sometimes easing the halyard tension a little bit can be helpful. Never use a winch handle to furl a sail. When furling, I like to keep a light tension on the sheets. This will help ensure that the sail wraps neatly. Finally, I personally like to take a few wraps around the sail with the sheets, and then I cleat the sheets. This ensures that the sail won't partially unfurl in heavy wind when the boat is unattended, which could potentially destroy the sail. New episodes go up every second Wednesday at 6 p.m. See you in our next one, when I go over the steps for lowering the mainsail with an emphasis on safety and efficiency. Till then, I wish you all fair winds and following seas.